then I'd be Superman. If I fly around the world, it wouldn't take me longer than it would to be your man. I fight 1,000 guys, live to die 1,000 lives. Oh, I find another way to make me smarter, just so I could understand. I'll find what you're looking for, just so I could understand. 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 I'll find what you're looking for. Just so I could understand. I'll find what you're looking for. What it takes to be your man. Take the clothes right off my back. Put the knife against my throat. Say you leave and won't come back, but I'll find a way to forgive you. Cut the strings off my guitar. Stomp your heels into my toes. Steal the keys right out my car, and I'll find a way to forgive you. I fight 1,000 guys, live to die 1,000 lives. Oh, I find another way to make me smarter, just so I could understand. I'll find what you're looking for, lead you away, just so I could understand. I'll find what you're searching for, keep you away, just so I could understand. I'll find what you're looking for, lead you away, just so I could.
Alrighty. Welcome to the 7th episode of the Crypto Updates. I'm Jack, your host for this evening. Some interesting news. I just had to go get some water, man, because my throat got all dried up after okay, there's a bit of a delay. Let me just check the sound, make sure that it's Jack, the host for this evening. Alright. Tune's a bit noisy, okay. Nose itchy, okay. Today is the 24th of January. Hope everybody's having a fantastic evening. It is the time again to start off, to kick off this episode, to kick off this chat. Very happy to be here. Very happy everybody's here. I know everybody's loving and enjoying the crypto experience right now. I hope Victor can make it here. My friend was on the Live in Korea podcast, and I don't know if he's gonna make it here back or not. But anyway, make sure to smash up the likes on this video and subscribe to this channel, Crypto Updates, if this is something that you enjoy listening to. On today's podcast or episode of the Crypto Updates, we're going to talk about a lot of fun stuff. But first of all, let's have a look at the crypto market, man. I don't know, how are you guys liking it? Everybody loving it? It's been a tough, oh my lord. Okay, let's have a look at oh man, I'm laughing because I just had a look at the CoinGecko. A couple of minutes ago, I looked at CoinGecko, and you know, we had the usual suspects in red. Everything was red. Bitcoin at 33.3 down, but USDT was still green a little while ago. Now it's red, and literally all across the border, UST is in green. That looks good for UST, but look at that. Everything is bleeding. Red, red, red. Sea of red. CUSDC. I don't even know which stablecoin that is. But Bitcoin crashed down through all support levels that were out there, man, and it just keeps plummeting. ETH is at 2,190. Victor, my friend, just told me that he sold all of his crypto, man. Well done, well done. I sold none. I'm here for the tech, yo. I'm here for the tech. So Yeah. Funny thing happened. Let's have a look here. I made a post on Facebook with a with a offhanded prediction of Bitcoin going to 10K, and people have lost their mind. This must be like the most visited post I've ever seen. Is it still here or has it been taken down? Oh, here it is. Yeah, check it out. I posted this on cryptocurrency group on Facebook, and basically said Bitcoin's going down to 10K, and it got 170 hits, man, 186 comments. People have lost their minds. People went nuts. That was brilliant. Man, everybody's a goddamn specialist in something, man. The worst TA ever, lol, 10, 100 times short, you deserve it. I did that and now have 200K, thanks for the advice. Well, it's not a crime to dream, I hope so, that then I can buy 10 Bitcoin. I don't think it's gonna go under it. 10K sounds about right. Awesome, I hope I'm gonna buy some. I don't even care anymore. Stop, strap in and hang on. Wow, you guys are really dumb. Awesome. We need to hit through. Anyway, it was funny as hell. Jack the Janitor is here. Alright, Jack the Janitor made it. Fantastic. Let's see here. I hold only BSV and sold 0. What is BSV? BSV. BTC can easily hit 10K after January 26th when the Fed confirm interest rates. Yeah, haha. The comments on that post are cute. Yeah, man. People just went bonkers, calling me all kinds of names and just, totally making fun of the analysis. It wasn't an analysis. It was just a double top. I saw a double top and I'm like, uh-oh. And the way things have been going, I mean, the support is like about here, right? That would be the support for this. Oh, where is it? Here. The support would be, I guess, here. We're looking at this support here at 30, whatever, 28 or 30K. But I mean, yeah, like you said, Jack, the janitor, after January 26th, when the Fed confirms interest rates, man, who knows what's going to happen. And like my friend, he sold that too, so his stash. So when people start selling, man, basically the market slows down, it drops, and then liquidation starts kicking in. All the long positions, over leveraged positions are being liquidated, and as market continues to drop, people begin to panic and take out their taking out their profits or taking out their cash, and so it just creates a cascading effect of everything continues to crash and dump, right? So yeah, that's where we're at today. Bitcoin 33.3, it was 0.5 today, but I mean, we were lower than that before. Let's have a look here at the trading view. Let's see. Let me just pull up my trading view. I had it here somewhere. Trading view. Yep. All right. This is on the daily chart. Bitcoin on the daily. Where were we? That's not even Bitcoin. This is ADA. Okay, let's pull out Bitcoin. Where's Bitcoin? Bitcoin USD. Right. You know what? I should probably clean up a little bit. I don't want to clean up everything because I've got stuff marked here. Wait, let me see if I can find a better charge. Bitcoin perpetual. Oh yeah, that's cleaner. Okay. Small difference. but here we go. Alrighty. What do we got here? Lows. Where were the lows? 10k. So we went below 27. We went down to 27k in what was that? May last year, right? After the first pump, all the way up to 65k, we saw a pullback to 27k. And then we saw another pump to 69k, and now we're seeing a pullback down to 33k so far. So I guess we're still good all the way to, I guess, 27. This would be our support line, I guess, at 27. And shall we break this? I guess if we break through this support, then we're gonna be looking at a 10k, man, for sure. And believe me, I'm the last person to want this to happen, obviously. Not that I hold a lot of Bitcoin personally, but yeah, it would definitely suck if a market took a massive tumble like that. And when we look at the investor tool, the 2-year MA multiplier, you know, we're still, whoopsies, we're still nowhere near the top here, right? Oh, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? So everybody was expecting, you know, we were looking at this red line here to be broken, which never happened. It didn't come to that, which is why the sentiments were still very bullish, because we hadn't broken through this line, which in the past historically indicated blow off top and then a massive retracement. So I guess the last one was in 2017. Here we had 2014, 15, 16, and 17, and 18, and we were looking for this, I guess, but maybe closer to 2022 is what we would expect. This was 2017. I guess it's a prolonged bull market. That's what people are saying. A lot of people were saying. Anyway. What I do is I still rely on Chainflix. I was talking to some friends today, and there's a friend of mine who was mining Ethereum, and I was wondering, you know, I asked him. He purchased his rig. He's got five GPUs running on 5 GPUs, and he's mining Ethereum. He started a year ago, and I was asking. Whether it was worth it to start a Ethereum mining operation now, seeing how Ethereum is switching to proof of stake now. But I mean, it's still going to take a while. I guess we're looking, you know, Ethereum is being staked now, but the actual switch is going to take place, I don't know, within the next 6 years or something. I have no idea when they're actually going to stop the whole proof of work system that there is. So for now, I personally am using my 1 GPU because I'm not planning on dropping another 15k to start a massive Ethereum mining operation. And so I'm using my older GPU, and I'm mining Raven, and also Chainflix, if that's something you're interested in. Chainflix is the better version of YouTube, I guess, even though I'm broadcasting on YouTube. Chainflix is still at work, in the works, platform in the works, but it's smooth, and you can set yourself up and become a storage provider, which I'm on the verge of doing. I set up a second computer, but unfortunately I can't do it just yet, so I gotta wait until the end of the month, because it's still not as smooth as it should be. Some of the aspects of Chainflix are still under development, like the conversion of tokens. So basically, you get your CFX balance. This is what you earn by watching videos or providing your content. And then these tokens, CFX tokens, need to be converted into CFXT tokens, which then can be traded on exchanges. Right now, it's only the Bitmart exchange. That's where CFXT is tradable at the moment. That's the only place. But unfortunately, this cannot be done automatically right now. Unfortunately, CFXT conversion. You see, because well, I don't know. There are updates still going on. So where can I send my CFX? I can send it to places, different places, but yeah, so I need to convert it, and then there is a small deposit. It's a 5,000 CFX deposit that you need, and then you get yourself set up as a storage provider. So I got as far as setting up my second rig. That's on the go, and I got stalled in this. But anybody familiar with this guy? I've been following this guy. So what's happening, man? Bitcoin in what is it? El Salvador. Is it El Salvador? I think so. I think it's, yeah, El Salvador. Check it out. I'm gonna play this little video because there you go. So you know, El Salvador is functioning. This guy, I've been following for a while. He's a pretty good YouTuber. I enjoy his videos, and he headed out to El Salvador and paid for his stash for a haircut with Bitcoin. So man, that's pretty cool. In Korea, man, Bank of Korea completes first phase of digital currency pilot. A couple of months ago, the Bank of Korea issued a statement saying that they're going to release digital currency, and that's been running since December, I guess. The Bank of Korea successfully completed the first phase of its central bank digital currency mock testing started in August 2021. The South Korean Central Bank said that the first phase of its CBDC mock testing was completed in December, while the second phase is currently underway, reported YNA. The first phase of the mock test involved some of the basic functions of the sovereign digital currency, such as distribution and issuance. The second phase of the central bank digital currency pilot would test real-world functionalities such as cross-border remittance, retail payments, and offline payments, the bank stated. We will confirm the possibility of operating various functions such as offline settlements and the application of new technologies such as one intended to strengthen Man, oh man, second crash again today. So many crashes. Markets crashing, everything's crashing. Okay, so Bank of Korea is doing that thing, yeah, with the CBDC. That's on, and that's happening. South Korea adds crypto to annual finance survey as household asset. Is that right? That's one more step towards the taxation season here. Statistics Canada will sample 20,000 households in their crypto holdings valued on March 31st, but the survey results will not be made available to the public, according to media reports. So how are they going to sample it then? CoStat defines crypto as virtual assets that are being traded on cryptocurrency exchanges, but the survey will not look into the type of cryptocurrency that is being traded. The survey was scheduled in line with South Korea's planned crypto taxation, initially proposed to kick in on January 1st this year, but has been delayed to 2023. Yep, that is one step towards taxation, peeps. Cardano DEX pangs and growing pains. Cardano has been working on that, and it's surprised. I mean, everything that's happening, right? It's a massive rug pull, right? I mean, everything should be pumping, and everything is dumping. There is, I think, one of the biggest fears. What is it here? Well, the stock market crashed. Oh, this is something I wanted to look at just in a second. But anyway, Cardano. Okay, Cardano just got its first DEX, but despite the hype, the user experience has proven to be less than stellar. Since its launch on January 20, SundaySwap has clocked an impressive usage statistics as thousands of users flock to the platform to be among the first to trade their ADA and Cardano-based tokens on-chain. However, the vast majority of users encountered one of a variety of issues when using the platforms. One of the most common of which is the mempool full entry later. Error. This is down to the limited size of the Cardano mempool, which currently sits at 128 kilobytes. Later network parameters changes are set to alleviate some of this congestion by increasing the network throughput, such as by increasing the memory of the Plutus platform, Cardano smart contract platform, in an upcoming January 25th upgrade. But it remains unclear whether this will be sufficient to help the process the abnormally high load. Despite there now being more than 2.5 million Cardano wallets and with close to 200,000 on-chain transactions per day and growing fast, these users still don't have a reliable way to trade their native ADA without relying on centralized platforms. Well, now with more than 2,000 applicants waiting to deploy on the Cardano mainnet, the problem could be set from bad to worse. A number of platforms have emerged in recent months to help pick up the slack, many of which focus on delivering an intuitive cross-chain trading experience. But despite the rapid growth of cross-chain exchanges, few have opted to support the Cardano ecosystem due to a general lack of bridge options. But hope looks to be on the horizon as AstroSwap is set to become one of the very few cryptocurrency exchanges that specifically cater to Cardano users. Although the platform is being built in Velas, a high-speed Solana fork, it'll make use of a novel solution to allow traders to swap synthetic Cardano on the platform. Well, that doesn't sound too great for Cardano, man. Right, so that's one of the reasons why Cardano crashed. Crypto market tumbles amid uncertainty over Russia and Ukraine. This is one of the reasons why I guess the market is crashing. Not the only, but it's a big one. That's also there are three essentially. This there is the Federal Reserve that's supposed to be releasing its interest rates, results for the interest rates. What is it? Jack the Ripper says on the 26th of January, so in a couple of days. And then the stock market took a tumble as well. The S&P, I think, took a bit of a tumble. And although some say that it's not really that significant overall, it still causes panic in the overall environment. Top crypto YouTubers targeted in one world cryptocurrency account hijacking spree. Here's one thing. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of the top YouTubers were talking about, you know, for the longest time was all bullish. I'm bullish. I'm bullish. And their song has changed. I saw BitBoy Crypto posting a video how to survive crypto winter. So it's not that bullish anymore. You know, for the longest time they were bullish and feeding the same scenario to their audience, saying how bullish they were and how everything was going to go up and da-di-da, and that didn't pan out for any of them. But this is beside the point. The crypto ecosystem saw an immense rise in 2020, blah blah blah. Scammers came out in droves to capitalize on the frenzy. Recently, many crypto content YouTubers reported that their accounts were hacked and saw fraudulent videos uploaded to their channels. Didn't happen to me, so Ivan on Tech, Box Mining, on top, the Moon Carl, BitBoy Crypto, M Crypto, Altcoin, Bazio, Floyd Mayweather, Crypto Banter, Coin Market Cap. Really? A few of the hijacked accounts caught the videos in a matter of minutes, but Altcoin Buzz video got more than 22,600 views in an hour, according to BSC Scan. The scam didn't cause too much harm, and a total of 2.3 BNB were transferred to the wallet address on the videos. There were a total of 10 transactions worth around $850. Not too horrible. Not too horrible. But yeah, that's interesting. People got hacked and had some goofy videos posted on their accounts. Dogecoin creator points out unusual bear market sign. Creator, I am for the tech. So he basically said that one way of telling that we're in a bear market is when people start talking about the tech. They're not here to make money, but here for the tech. That's kind of like, the people who invested and are writing their losses down into the gutter. That's the talk that they're using now. So I guess that's what he's using as his rubric, as his point of analysis or whatever. If Bitcoin tests 20,000, Rich Dad Poor Dad author says he will buy more. Congratulations. This guy, kind of interesting. I don't know his name, but he's an interesting dude to listen to. Overall, I saw some of his interviews recently. They popped up here and there, and he was an interesting guy to talk to. Bitcoin's price pullback could be start of crypto winter, says Swiss investment bank UBS. Yeah, it could be. But again, Bitcoin didn't pull back all that much compared to where it was in May. Let's see. Bitcoin perpetual. Let's go with this one because it's cleaner. Where are we? Give me a daily chart. What the? Alright. So the pullback that we had before was here at 27K. Right now we're at 33K. So it wasn't Bitcoin winter back then at 27K. What is it to make it now? So again, if Bitcoin continues to dump and it does break through the resistance, then I guess we'd be looking at something massive. But for the time being, I think we're still safe, huh? Doink. Yeah, that's probably where we're going to be looking at. Oh, let's see that article here. Analysis for multinational investment bank and financial services company UBS Group AG are warning that the current price slump for Bitcoin could be the start of another crypto winter. According to a report by Insider, the crypto markets could be in for another winter of price crashes that will take years to recover to the last all-time high. Analysis at UBS recently warned that the current correction may be the start of a bear market, similar to what followed slumping crypto prices in the beginning of 2018. The client note led by James Malcolm pointed to interest rate hikes from the Federal Reserve in 2022 that are denting the appeal of cryptocurrencies. UBS argued that rising interest rates challenge the notion that Bitcoin is a good alternative currency of store of value. Yep. Bans on mining in Europe. Yeah, that doesn't help with FUD. Liquidity supply going up relentlessly. 5 things to watch out for Bitcoin this week. Generational bottom. Bitcoin bears took no notice out of hours trading on Wall Street, with the weekend ushered in a new round of losses from 39% to current lows of 34,000 rather. 39%. RSI is not looking all that good. What was I gonna do? I wanted to look at something here. India crypto bill, not sure what that is actually, to be honest, but pros and cons of Ethereum. Why mining Ethereum? Yeah, approximately, I was looking at this market capitalization of the overall market, approximately 93 trillion. This is the overall market, trading market, $93 trillion. Ethereum or the crypto market stood at barely this, like 3, just the last digit of this overall market capitalization. So if somebody's saying that there's mass adoption, it's all bogus. There's no mass adoption. People are people are talking a little bit more, and people with money are talking about it, but there's no mass adoption. There's no major money flowing into it. There is a whack of money comparatively flowing into it, but there is no mass adoption underway, man. And so let's have a look. You know, the cryptocurrency market has been around for what, like, well, I wouldn't even say a market. Bitcoin started, what, 10 years ago, a little bit more than that. We're looking at a span of over 200 years for the Wall Street market, right? To most people, the name Wall Street is synonymous with stock exchange. The stock exchange, accordingly to the Library of Congress, the market on Wall Street opened on May 17, 1792, which is 200 years compared to 10 years. The cryptocurrency market still has a long way to go before it gets anywhere near, you know, mass adoption. I think we're still a very far way away from it. Dot-com bubble. What happened? Oopsies. No, I don't want that. There's a lot of talk of the dot-com bubble, but what happened really? The dot-com bubble was a rapid rise in the US technology stock. Well, I mean, we know what it was, but when did it take place? The bull market in the late 1990s, the value of equity markets grew approximately exponentially during this period, with the technology-dominated Nasdaq index rising from under 1,000 to more than 5,000 between the years 1995 and 2000. And in 2000, the whole thing came crushing down, change in 2000, and the bubble burst between 2001 and 2002. So the bubble lasted for like basically 5-6 years. That's it. The crash that followed saw Nasdaq index, which rose 5-fold between 1995 and to tumble to a peak. But this is interesting. The dot-com bubble, also known as the internet bubble, grew out of a combination of the presence of speculative and fad-based investing, the abundance of venture capital funding from startups, and the failure of dot-coms to turn a profit. Investors poured money into internet startups during the 1990s, hoping they would one day become profitable. Many investors and venture capitalists abandoned a cautious approach for fear of not being able to cash in on the growing use of the internet, aka FOMO, fear of missing out. With capital markets throwing money at the sector, startups were in a race to quickly get big. Companies without any proprietary technology abandoned fiscal responsibility. They spent a fortune on marketing and establishing brands that would set them apart from the competition. Some startups spent as much as 90% of their budget on advertising. I hope the companies right now in cryptocurrency world are a little smarter, but that kind of feels like what it is right now in the crypto world, man. There's a lot of companies that are promising you the sky and delivering, you know, barely finished sidewalks. Second round of capital started flowing into the Nasdaq in 1997. By 1999, 39% of all venture capital investments were going to internet companies. That year, most of the 457 initial public offerings were related to internet companies, followed by 91% of the first quarter of 2000 alone. The high water mark was the AOL Time Warner mega merger in January 2000, which became the biggest merger failure in history. The bubble ultimately burst, leaving many investors facing steep losses and several internet companies going bust. Companies that famously survived the bubble include Amazon, eBay, and Priceline. So, it does feel like it right now, to be honest. Like we're still in the bubble, like there is a bubble. It does feel, I understand why so many people talk about it, but when it comes to, you know, overall market capitalization, compared market capitalization of the cryptocurrency market and the overall stock market, man, 93 trillion versus barely 3 trillion. I mean, we got to 3 trillion and then just went crashing back down. So, I think it's safe to say that the cryptocurrency market is far from mass adoption, and it's still in its very, very early stages. That's what I've got to say about. That's all I've got to say about that. So, with that, having said that, I'm going to announce the ending of this semi-successful podcast with 2 crashes of the computer and one faithful Jack the janitor visiting. Victor didn't make it, sadly. But I hope that for those who are joining here in the afterlife, you enjoyed, you managed to watch through this and found some of the info interesting. If not, then smash up the likes anyway, because why the heck not? It doesn't cost you anything. Push the button, subscribe to the channel, come back for more. Leave a comment in the section below and leave a question in the comment section below if you have any questions, and let me know if you'd like to see any more of this type of content, or if there's anything else you'd like to hear about. And I will leave you with that, and hope to see you, anybody, next time, next week. Take care, have a good night. Jack the janitor.
Of my guitar, stomp your heels into my toes, steal the keys right out my car, and I'll find a way to forgive you.